This next video, man. One of NY's most dangerous teenagers clapped and unalived his enemy in front of the court building. Damn, son. This is dangerous stuff.
OGs, pull up, don't run.
It's dangerous
Don't
stuff.
run. Don't run. Bro. What's up? Don't
Historical place, man. On myself too. This is a historical place, man. It's the wrong G's got left at. I always wanted to come see where he... Don't leave. On my...
Yeah, show me cameras saying regarding a shot. A male shot, 4-4. 10-4.
Damn.
They're looking for a male black wearing all black and a red hat. Be out there, 4-4, Lieutenant Colonel 11-1, we're confirm male shot. It is like you're looking for a male black wearing all black puffy with red underneath, with a red hat. 60, 18 to 20 years old, last thing on Eastbound 18 in Cortland, 2000.
A deadly shooting at the Bronx Criminal Courthouse this afternoon. A 29-year-old man shot and killed at the corner of 161st Street and Morris Avenue. This is in the Concourse section. A gun and 7 shell casings were recovered at the scene. So far, the teen in custody hasn't been charged and no other arrests have been made.
That got me on this social media shit, bro. Like, I was just posting my brother game. Niggas asked me if I wanted to see him. I went in that room, my son was in a fucking body bag, bro. They unzipped the body bag. His mouth was like this, like he laid down. He laid down, he got a tube down his mouth. And I remember just saying, Jizzle. Like, Jizzle. I'm calling his name, he wasn't answering. How the fuck am I supposed to celebrate my birthday, bro? Like, I hit 35, I hit 40, bro. He was...
Fam, today we talk about
Crazy,
a real
bro.
troubling issue facing New York, facing almost every major city in the United States. The rise.
But if his brother's twin, right? How do they know? Is it they identical or fraternal? I don't really remember how the other dude looked, tell you the truth. I remember doing a video on this situation. But I don't remember how the other dude looked. Are they identical? How are the ops able to tell who's who?
Of dangerous teenage gangs and the ongoing cycle of violence that has took over the streets for years. Here we are talking about get back for a situation 4 years later. Another reminder that revenge don't got no date on it. And if you in the streets, you could be guilty by association. That's
Bro,
enough
sound like
for
you
the
from
enemy
Texas.
want to get their target. Recently, the Bronx District Attorney has served another indictment to a teenager who's already incarcerated, alleging he's responsible for 3 shootings. One of these incidents tragically struck a grandmother in her 60s while she was enjoying a day at the park. They missed their target. Another shooting took place in broad daylight directly across the street from the Bronx courthouse, causing rivals to make diss songs and even deeming that location a very special place, mimicking the iconic Post by Lil Durk.
Anyone 50 you see you gon' what? Let me pop out to see you, we gon' pack you. Yeah, me heard you got hit with your gadget. Niggas see us and freeze like no, I don't.
This Durk?
Like, he better watch who he speaking to. Better not throw a wall when we creeping through. Bro tryna pop out like peekaboo. They know else gon' hop with that
Historical place, man. On myself too.
That's
This is a
Durk?
historical place, man. It's the wrong G's got left at. I always wanted to come see where he... Don't leave. On myself.
Now, fam, let's be real. As we highlight this 15-year-old teenager and the brazen nature of these acts, in these moments, the shooter was blinded by his desire for revenge. Directly in front of a court building, unable to see the collateral damage he was causing. But that's where we at today. Today we explore how this young man was apprehended. We would discuss his affiliations, the people he represents, and pay our respects to the victims of his violence. We also examine where the suspect stands today in the aftermath of these tragic events. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it.
That's crazy that the dude making this content has to say that shit, because people always be, for some reason, just want to go at people who are just speaking on a topic. Like, niggas be mad like we have something to do with this shit.
Fam, me Ron G's, a 29-year-old man.
Oh, he
who
kind of
lost
looked
life
like
the
his
day
brother.
before Thanksgiving, in the middle of his opposition neighborhood, which happens to be the same location of the Bronx.
They do look like them. They look like identical
a place that's
twins.
rep by a group allegedly called the OGs in 150.
Creeping up, we not get G out of socket. Anyone 50 you, see you gon' what? Let me pop out to see you, we gon' pack you.
Now, a 15-year-old, who we'll later discuss, from this neighborhood that allegedly repped the OGs, was held responsible for killing a man almost double his age in front of the court building. But in order for us to really break down this situation, it seemed this was retaliation for a situation dating back almost 5 years ago.
This is why I try to tell niggas too, man. This is why I don't play with little niggas. You know what I mean? Because y'all heard what he said? Little nigga clipped the nigga down damn near double his age. I don't play with little niggas. That's who be doing these shits right now. You know what I'm saying? If you play with these little niggas, they gonna play with you.
A young man who was well loved, who went by the name of Yellow Tape, was gunned down in 2020. Apparently, he's from the neighborhood that Ronnie G's is from. And just to put things in perspective, they claiming this was get back for him. But almost 5 years ago, this 15-year-old teenager was 10 going on 11. Now, the 15-year-old we talking about, his name has been released. Jaden Bays of College Avenue. A picture hasn't been released to the public as of yet, but he's been arraigned on second-degree murder, attempted murder, and 2 second-degree,
Who is
first-degree
that?
assault, and 6 counts.
Somebody
of
send me who
second-degree
that
criminal
is.
Possession of a weapon before Bronx Supreme Court. And according to his newly indictment, released while incarcerated on the second week of February of 2025, Jaden went on a lurking spree for any opposition he can find for at least a week straight while walking around with a firearm. The incident took place on November 20th, 2024, according to this indictment, where police were searching for several suspects after a 64-year-old woman was shot in the
15
leg
nigga
in
waste
the
his
Bronx.
life, bro.
Authorities say the victim shot once in the right thigh at 610 Jackson Avenue in the Melrose section around 6:20 p.m. She was chilling at the park before shots had rung out. She was taken to Lincoln Hospital, where she expected to survive, and she did, thank God. At the time, police say they was looking for 4 suspects wearing all black that was last seen southbound on Jackson Avenue. 2 shell casings were recovered from the scene.
The violence on the streets of New York City continuing tonight and throwing a ton of fear into New Yorkers. Cops now looking for a group of men who opened fire in the Bronx and hit a woman. She's now in the hospital. Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Johnson with the story from the Melrose section.
The shooting out here on Jackson Avenue took place right behind a school and next to a playground. The 64-year-old victim was not the intended target.
Of course.
There was a rapid response to the shooting, which left a woman hit in the right thigh. At least 4 suspects were seen fleeing the area, and police continue to search for those gunmen who were heading south on Jackson Avenue. Investigators located 2 shell casings at the scene. Police kept the block locked down for hours as they gathered clues to who was involved in this incident. The 64-year-old victim was rushed to the hospital. Her condition is unknown. The name of the woman has not been released, but cops are remaining in the area just to make residents feel safe. This incident taking place in the 40th Police Precinct, which got a new station house today. It'll need one because shootings in this precinct are up by 45% over this time last year. In the Bronx, Anthony Johnson, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Now, another incident in this indictment, as we mentioned, happened the afternoon before Thanksgiving. According to the investigation, on November 27, 2024, around 2:42 p.m., in front of 280 East 161st Street and directly across from the Bronx Hall of Justice, the defendant allegedly took out a gun and shot Jern Grant, aka Ron G's, 29 years old, multiple times in the torso, causing his death. May he rest in peace. A love of condolences to his family. He then ran from the police and was arrested on the roof landing inside of 303 East 158th Street. The pistol, a .40 cal Taurus, was recovered on the ground just below where the defendant was crouched on the ledge.
Correspond 2 Central.
10-5.
SRG 2, Sergeant of Central.
Proceed, okay?
Yeah, show me camera scene regarding a shot. A male shot, 4-4.
10-4. Be advised they're looking for a male black wearing all black and a red hat.
10-4, red. Show me camera scene with Adam.
10-4.
SRG 2, boy.
Regards to the stop sign 85 at East 161 Street and Morris Avenue. Currently looking for a male black wearing all black and a red hat. Last seen fleeing on Cortland Ave.
Yo, why all Spanish cops, female cops sound the same?
Emergency service Adam 4.
West. We are now canvassing 158 in Morris.
Alright, 10-4. You 4, you 3 red?
You 4 red.
10-4.
10-5.
Contact to the 4-4.
Can I tell me it's not 14?
Crazy work, Chop.
Authority of the 4-4 lieutenant. Call level 1 mobilization in regards to confirmed male shot. Likely looking for a male black wearing all black, possibly red underneath, red hat, 6'3" in height, 18 to 20 years old.
6'3".
Last seen eastbound 158 Street, Cortland.
Tall little nigga.
In the 4-4, they had called the level 1 in regards to that confirmed male shot. The last update as of Boy 2630 states purpose in custody. They have eyes on the firearm at the location, and everything is under control.
Alright, 10-4. SMG 2 units on scene, right?
Investigating a shooting that left one man dead. The gunfire causing chaos this afternoon in Concourse Village. And News 12's Heather Fordham joins us from the scene tonight with what police are saying. Heather.
Amanda, this is a tragedy right before the holiday. A 29-year-old man lost his life steps away from where people were shopping for their Thanksgiving meals. Police say the shooter was a 15-year-old, and he was caught moments after he fired that gun.
When I was walking, I saw the guy with the gun, and I'm frozen. He started shooting, plow, 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 plow. I said, oh my God.
Plow, plow, plow.
An eyewitness described the
Plow, plow, plow.
traumatic scene that unfolded in front of him on Wednesday afternoon.
When I see on the floor, I see the young guy holding his check.
His check.
By the way, I see his face, he's bleeding his
Nah, I see the young guy holding his check. Yo, even the words say check. Look.
When I see on the floor, I see the young guy holding his check.
Holy check.
Bleeding his nose and open mouth covered in blood.
Police say a 15-year-old approached the 29-year-old man with a gun and fired multiple shots. At least one bullet hit the man in his chest. He was rushed to the hospital but could not be saved.
Oh God, that's
crazy, man.
Very bad.
Crime scene tape stretched down 161st Street and Morris Avenue, steps away from the Bronx County Hall of Justice and a bustling shopping center where people were picking up their last-minute.
That shit look like downtown Brooklyn by the
It was
courts.
just like, whoa, what's going on in my neighborhood? And so now I see, and I'm just like, gee whiz, it's kind of intense right before the holiday.
Get out of
right
here.
now, it's not clear whether the victim
sound
was
white
the
as hell.
intended
Gee
target
whiz.
of that gunfire or if he was
Fish.
simply a bystander. Police are still investigating and working to get those answers tonight. Reporting in Concourse Village, Heather Fordham, News 12, The Bronx.
Heartbreaking, especially ahead of the holiday. Heather, thank you.
Now, also, according to Jaden indictment, on the 20th, when he allegedly shot the grandmother at the park, he passed the firearm to a guy named Lee Bale inside of 280 East 161st Street. Bale then drove on a city bike with the individual not yet apprehended to meet him at 571 Jackson Avenue in the Woodstock neighborhood. Bale then passed the firearm to Jaden, where he shot into the crowd multiple times, and unfortunately, the 65-year-old woman was struck. But he also talked about another shooting on October 14, 2024, around 6:20 p.m., where Jaden allegedly fired multiple times into a crowd of people at the rear of 300 East 143rd Street in the Moat Haven section. 540 caliber shell casings were recovered from the scene. They were subsequently matched to the gun he used the other two incidents, and this time he shot a man in the head. He survived, thank God. He almost got away. And mind you, all this is just 15.
He's fried. He's fried. He's out of here. That little nigga's out of here.
Top 1800 hours, authority of 4 Sergeant Quinn level 1 mobilization in regards to confirmed male shot in the head. Likely mobilization point is 530 East 138. No perp description at this time.
Family, they just talked about 3 shootings in 6 weeks
Crazy.
by a 15-year-old, and all 3 caused serious damage, with one being fatal. This man
felt
might
like he was
never
that
see the light
nigga.
of day at just 15 years old as a free man. It's a very unfortunate situation. As more developed, I keep you guys updated. To all the victims,
That little nigga fried, bro. 15 years old, nigga. His life is over. His life was 15 years old. And they already got 3 different, one homie, one person got hit in the head. So which means that nigga, shit. Yeah, wow, bro. Damn. See what happened, bro? When niggas want to be demons so bad and they want everybody to respect them and they want to be seen as the cool nigga in the hood. Oh, son, on that. Look what you do to yourself. Look what you do to yourself, bro. Son has wasted his life. Sad, bro. Sad, my nigga. And I'm telling you, like, yeah, bro, I see this shit now because being young, you think certain things is cool, bro. Because one point, man, them thought certain shit was cool. But shit ain't cool, son. Shit ain't cool, bro. It's the loser shit, bro. Because what now? What's next for him? What's next for him? He gonna go to jail and he's not gonna be OGs. He's gonna turn blood or he's gonna turn crib. He gonna turn something else. He's not gonna be OGs in jail. You know what I'm saying? So you did all that for that gang and then you gonna go to jail. You're gonna be something totally different. And y'all young niggas gotta do better, man. I ain't gonna front. Crazy.